A commitment to enduring engagement in Asia. US Vice-President Kamala Harris begins her regional tour with an agreement to deepen cooperation with Singapore. Foreign policy analyst Aaron Connelly explains the significance of the Vice President's visit to Asia and the message the US is sending to China.
So it's actually a sign of commitment to this region. The Vice President Harris, who is probably a future presidential contender, has decided to make a trip to this region despite what's happening in Afghanistan as a sign of the U.S. commitment to this region, but also I think because she and her advisors see this region as a place where there are opportunities as opposed to the Middle East and Central Asia, where they see sort of legacy issues that they inherited from previous administrations that they hope to be less focused on going forward. One of the really interesting things about this trip, and also Secretary Austin's trip a few weeks ago, is that Vice President Harris is not actually visiting American allies. It's visiting partners like Singapore and Vietnam. And I think that's a sign that the U.S. administration views these two countries in particular as really the most dynamic countries in the region in terms of what they are willing to do, and also, as I understand it, understanding their place in the region and the role that they can play in upholding regional security. And so she's not visiting Thailand and she's not visiting the Philippines, the two American treaty allies in this region. I think that's a signal that the American approach to East Asia, to the Indo-Pacific as they call it, is going to be more flexible than the American approach in Europe, which is very focused on allies.